This is, if you notice, we're changing our tone of voice because we're broadcasting here from the golfing outing sort of a feel, doesn't it?
It got limited all year long. It looked like a totally different offensive football team out there last week.
And what you like about that, I mean, obviously you like the fact that you're scoring points, but you like the fact that these kids, in the situation that you're at with this, you've got a really strong sophomore class, but they
recoup those ribs.
Getting back from, was it 2 or 3 broke? Of course, it doesn't matter if it's 2 or 3.
Right.
Either way, it's painful. Lafayette County's a spread team, Anthony, and they like to spread it out and then run it a little bit. Rolling out to his left. He had trips to that side. He gets rid of the ball. The ball.
North and south made the first guy miss.
Got some discussion here over what the looks like they're walking 10 off. You pretty sure it's a block in the back?
I'm pretty certain it was a block in the back. That's what I'm going to around, and he twists and turns and runs backwards for about 2 yards. And
when he was a sophomore, we attributed that to, once he gets in the weight room and he grows up, he's gonna start. He's gonna get lower to the ground and have that more classic running style is what we thought. But he's just continued to have success doing it his way. Going to go straight downhill. This crossing action again. This time they give it to the fullback, and it's Brody Peters with a nice gain. He's going to get it down to around the 25-yard line. It's going to be enough for another first down.
There wasn't nobody hitting him right there, and then he's like, oh, hey, I can run.
He started chopping his feet where, the last 3 weeks you're playing these giant meat eaters. He said, man, get that line of script. Mena. Union Bank of Mena is the only bank headquartered in Polk County, Arkansas. Union Bank, we care so much about this place because it's our home too. We have the friendliest people and the fastest decisions, so come to Polk County's only hometown bank. Member FDIC equal. Lafayette with twin receivers on the left side. They're going with a tight end here. Looks like Lafayette. Uh-oh.
I don't see anybody working on him on the sidelines, but
it's a double handoff. The handoff on the inside. He had some running room there. Looks like he's going to punt.
No, I bet you they're going to go for this right here. They may drop the quarterback back into a little pooch punt.
He's got that little spring in his step that we hadn't seen for a while.
Yep, he's looking a lot better this week than he's looked.
Jaden's averaging right at 100 yards. Shotgun formation. They're going to hand it off again to Jaden Felix, and he turns it upfield in a hurry, makes a man miss at about the first down. End up giving them the touchdown. So touchdown Bearcats. Great things going with Sterling. Going to be having a. I believe they get the ball at the 35-yard line. Am I correct?
I thought so.
Yep. Looks like the officiating crew is not necessarily. Of course, they could have dropped the ball at the 35 and it rolled.
And then a burst right there, didn't he?
Surrounded at the 3-yard line and then took off up through the middle, and he almost broke out.
See what we can do with this possession.
So they're going to spot him right back at the line of scrimmage.
Actually, give him a little bit of a loss on that.
Not sure they understand the forward progress rule, but of course, they get the ball anyway. So the Bearcats are going to get the ball on the 14-yard line of Lafayette County. All this action right here in the first quarter, the Bearcats will be Mena Insurance. We are in the relationship business. Snap is back, kick is up, and it's good. Great looking extra point right there. That would have been good for a long ways, wouldn't it?
Yes. How long has it been since you had a sophomore kicker come in that's been this accurate? That was Brody Peters. Little 22 for the Cougars here. Had a little speed to him.
Yeah, he did. When he headed north and south, he took off. up and looked like might be close to an interception there. I think if Elijah didn't see it.
Yep. No, that was that was Elijah. Just in and out of the hands.
2nd and 10. Discuss it. Let's talk about it. Give a shout out to another one of our sponsors, Chevrolet. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Gentry Chevrolet, your local Chevrolet dealer. Local pickup and delivery is available. Check out our website at gentrychevyinc.com for current specials and inventory. You can even schedule a service. To thank Paul and the folks at Gentry Chevrolet. Appears that Lafayette County, if they went for it, 4th down and on their own 20, are probably going to go for it now.
You would definitely think so. They're on their side.
Got a penalty.
What, delay a game?
Delay a game. Boy, I did not see that. Huh. I thought. Yep. Shotgun formation. Bearcats have 2 receivers off the left. Again, they hand off to Jaden Felix. Going to be a gain of about 3 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 7.
So this Bearcat offensive line really is doing a pretty good job here, getting position, coming off the football, giving Jaden some places to, we've said a lot this year that Jaden fights and he makes the yardage that he gets in a lot of cases because this young Bearcat offensive line is.
1st down Bearcats at the Lafayette 33-yard line. Wing T formation again, the crossing action. This time it's play action. They got Brody Peters complete down to the 10, down to the 5, and he just steps out of bounds right at the 4-yard line. So they went with that play action, that wing T formation, and it fooled Lafayette County. It looks like they had the dean. Yep, be 2nd. Should keep it 2nd and goal. Yep, be 2nd. Should keep it 2nd and goal from the 19. A lot of discussion here. He is going to decline it, so it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 19-yard line. So Bearcats first manufacturers of quality pallets and crates since 1949. Proud supporters of the Bearcats and Lady Cats Go Cats. I see where we are up to 695 subscribers, and
we picked up a couple subscribers. Right.
Yeah, exactly. Just what you said, Anthony. Excellent color commentary once again. We'd like to announce a new subscriber promotion program. Smith Pallet has promised a free pallet to everybody that subscribes.
Brian just gave us a thumbs up.
He just gave us a thumbs up. He heard it. I think he'd have made it. Just could not get it out of the outstretched hand. So looks like this will be interesting. Looks like we are going to make a try for a field goal here. 11:55 here in the 2nd quarter. Hai Hernandez lining up here for a field goal.
This is going to be a 30-yard field goal?
Yes. Bearcats are averaging right at 100 yards passing here tonight. And the kick is up, and it's wide right. Coach the quarterback to not throw it so well because, again, that one was a little bit behind the receiver, and he's able to come down with it. When he throws it to him, they're going to drop it. Trip in the bottom side of the field. Quarterback's looking at his wristband, and the snap came out. That time he threw it sufficiently off target.
Was able to
come down with the pick.
Able to come down with it, and then nobody in it.
Looked like the extra point was somewhat discombobulated. It looked like Hai got off on his steps or something, didn't he? Kick is blocked. It's no good. So
hand down and a knee down, and still wanted to go take off.
Can't do that. So Lafayette County will take over 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line. 7 on the play. Somehow the Bearcats got a 7-yard penalty. that first down, so it went from 1st and 3. It's a really odd. We're gonna have some odd numbers with these spots. Did you see that?
I did see that.
It's a loss of 7. Not something you hear every day. 1st and 3. Quick throw out to the outside. This one bounces right off of the receiver, and it's intercepted. And that's Elijah Smith coming from that safety. He gets it off the bounce at just 5 or 15. There's no telling what the count's going to be at the end of this. 1st and 10, Bearcats on their Lafayette 15-yard line. Bearcats again in that wing tee, and they've stayed almost exclusively on the ground tonight. That crossing action in the backfield, they give it to the fullback. The fullback's loose into the end zone, and it's Brody Peters, touchdown Bearcats.
And he took that all the way. You lock it, serving your storage needs in 3 locations in Mena and DeQueen. Call 479-394-4453 to get your U-Lock It set up.
We need to give a plug to Earl's. Who was it? Where did we stop to eat in Ashdown?
Herb's.
Herb. Man, that was a good cheeseburger. Kick is up. It's going to come down around the 10-yard line. The Lafayette County.
Yeah, on the trip side of the receivers, there was some confusion on where alignment was supposed to be, and he went to moving way early.
Guy's face mask. It almost stuck, I think, right there.
Need a little rising out there.
It is exactly true. I mean, the better the ball's thrown, the worse this. If he can put a little English on it, they'll catch it. It's time to go with 2 backs in the backfield. Looks like the receivers are kind of running wherever they want. And this is something good for the Bearcats. Get an experience get back in the W column here tonight. I believe we can safely say that's decided. As long as the quarterback continues to be on target for Lafayette County.
Backfield spot, Michael hadn't got a whole lot of snaps at this year, but
been playing, what do they call that, the H?
Yes. And I'm hoping that's not meaning that Jaden's over nursing a high ankle sprain again.
It's like it's offsides tonight, and they're 1 for 2. It's going to be 2nd and long. Crossing action, they give it to Brody from the fullback spot, and he's loose into the secondary. Big gain on the play.
That's going to be close to the first down right there, Clint.
It has to be, depending on the spot. Extra point is up and no good. And it's Caleb Cox with the extra point attempt. We got to hope that High-E is okay. That doesn't indicate an injury from High-E Hernandez. You see him on the sidelines? No, I do not.
I don't think it is. I think they're just getting some other guys in right now. High-E's sitting right over there. He's good.
Okay. They're almost pushing 500 horsepower now, aren't they?
Yes. They're 500 horsepower and the torque is up there close to 500. Horsepower is still around that 460 range.
Amazing riding vehicles as well. High-E Hernandez with the kickoff, so that solves that puzzle. Up down to get his shoe back on.
Looks like he's kind of sinking in a little mud out there too. So.
Going to be stopped for a loss of 2 on the field, Anthony.